time to do it. Just keep your brain open, keep your perspective open. And some of it might work for you, none of it might work for you, all of it might work for you. But the first thing we're going to do is we're going to double thigh pry to get weight on his hands, and then we're hitting with a hard chop. So now off the whistle, I'm going double thigh pry, and I'm really putting weight forward on my toes, pressuring, and after I jam weight forward on his hands, I'm going to my chop. So I'm getting my chop, knee up the butt. After I chop, the chop hand slides down to his wrist. Okay? I'm going to scoop the near ankle like we were doing on our leg ride, and then I'm sliding my knee over the top of his forearm right here. Okay? Slide my knee over the top of his forearm. All right? We're going to stop right here. So I've got an ankle ride, and I've got wrist control with my knee over the top of his forearm, my forehand staying in his crotch. All right? So double thigh pry, weight forward on his hands. My right hand's going to stay in the crotch, or my left hand comes out of the crotch, right hand goes to the belly button, and I'm pulling in a circle and chopping. Okay? And my belly button hand's going back down to the thigh. Alright? I'm sliding up to either his fingers or his wrist. I like catching all the fingers. Wrist is fine too. We'll talk about catching the fingers in a minute. Near side ankle ride, knees coming over the top. Okay? Far hand in the thigh, shin over his wrist, near side ankle ride right here. Okay? And then we'll start talking about what direction this guy's going to fight. Really doesn't matter what he fights. If he fights his wrist inside, I'm going to feed it to my other wrist, straight into my cross wrist roll. Okay? All right. If he fights it outside straight away to be here, I can come back inside and start clawing and crabbing. All right. He turns into me, starts pushing in. I have the near side cradles. If he starts moving away, I'm trying to step that outside leg up. I got to hit the right to the cross wrist cradle. Okay. So we'll start talking about all the directions this guy can fight and all the trouble we can put him in. Okay? And a lot of that might just end up us getting a leg ride or getting our crab ride out of it, so it kind of links into everything else. Alright? So, like I said, it's going to feel real weird, but as you get it done, onto your bottom, it starts to feel a little helpless where you can go. Alright? So double thigh drive, jam it, knees up the butt, belly button, chop. I really got to get his chest over his arm. Okay? Come back up. I'm not chopping his arm under his body. That's not going to happen at a high level. Okay? I've got to chop his chest over his arm. Everybody see the difference in that? Now I'm going to slide down and catch wrist or fingers right here. Then I'm going to stay thigh pry, ankle ride, knee up over his wrist right here. So I'm pinching with my knees. My knees are barely on the mat. Pinching with my knees. Weights on his back here. All right? And we're going to stop right here. Here, Victor. So Mason can see it. So referee position, double thigh pry to get weight on his hands. Okay? Belly button, elbow. Chop, get his chest over his arm. Then I'm going back to thigh pry, sliding down to his wrist or his fingers. As he starts to post the base up, I go ankle ride, pressure in, back leg, slide my front knee over his forearm. Okay? Right here, thigh pry, ankle ride, knee over his forearm. I'm in pretty good shape here. A lot of weight on him right now. A lot of weight on this guy. If I see where I'm at, tension with my knees, kind of get this back front stuff. Unblock, drill it, go slow, feel where your hands and your feet and the pressure needs to be. Got it? Go, get it.
AJ shop ride.
Shop ride, let's get it.